what Muddy Water is about. Got my balling shorts on today. Shit, I've been working out, bro. Do my little workout today. Let's see. The mic working? Yeah. We crunk.
Is it working now?
Yeah.
How you
straight? You ain't see the waves?
I saw the waves, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what they're telling me now.
If you see the waves, trust me, it's pumping.
Trust you, nigga?
Yeah, it's pumping. If the waves,
I said trust me.
If you see them waves, it's pumping.
Alright. You are the producer.
But
Mastermind.
What Muddy Water is about. Muddy Water is about, well, I think we've talked about it before. What? And what Muddy Water was about, and we kind of revamped it.
Oh, what I thought it was about?
Yeah, what you thought it was about, and we revamped it. So it's
I don't
more,
think we revamped it. We just figuring this shit out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Alright, so it began as niggas talking shit. No, like, did you have a purpose for it? I didn't really have a purpose for it. You know, I just showed up and we talk shit and put out. Fuck it. Jokes of shit, talk about real life shit, whatever the case is.
Right, and that's that's basically kind of what it was about talking about real life things, events, bringing people to the forefront to speak their minds.
Bringing people, who we brought to the forefront?
I mean, you know, we did the show with Mees, we did the show with...
Oh, you talking about now? I'm talking about before.
Well, now, that's why I said we kind of revamped it. And then I do the music episodes, you know, so it's kind of giving people a voice to speak on.
That one with me should have been in the music episode.
The
one with me should have been Mike Me should have been in music.
We talked about the music a little bit. I mean, I'm probably still gonna do another one with him with the music, but he didn't even want to do it on music. He wanted to do it on real life. He wanted to talk about some real life stuff. But with that being said, man, you know, in the times that we living in, where with all this, what you call it, a technocracy.
Man, I'm using that shit.
Not
my shit, but
well,
you don't know what is a technocracy?
In the time of technology, and all that's going on, deception, deceit, you know, I think we also aim to call shit out for what it's worth. Call it out, what it looked like, what it is, and with the whole political thing, you know, a lot of it to us, or to me, seems kind of like a facade. So that's why I call this episode Into the Imaginary of Life. You know, but man, I was looking at some stuff, man. I know you sent me that one podcast I was listening to, and the man brought up the subject of gain of function. You remember seeing that one?
I don't remember the term being used.
But he was talking about the gain of function, creating the Frankenstein, the QR digital ID. But when I looked into the QR digital ID, it said it's being replaced with the NFC chips. You know, the QR, yeah, it's being replaced with the NFC chips because the NFC chips are more efficient.
I figured that QR shit, that whole new design was gonna stick around. Don't mean shit. It's just means to win. Yeah, that whole thing is kind of like cute. It's like a barcode with style and shit. The QR shit. You could use that shit just by seeing it. That always fuck with me, man. Like, you don't, like a barcode, like if you had a coupon on your phone, you couldn't scan it unless it was an actual, you know, they programmed that into the thing with QRs, and I like that. Like all you gotta do is have the picture and be able to scan the picture. Like the interactive ability, all this shit, man. Like, you know, the motherfuckers that's doing this shit is my age. Like they grew up and saw it just like I did. Ooh. Even if they understand it to a higher degree than me, to see the evolution from fucking Atari and Coleco and shit, ColecoVision, Q*bert and all that shit. The fucking E.T. video game where you didn't really know what the fuck the point of the game was.
I never played E.T.
I remember that shit. Playing that shit on Atari, and it's just, and you just going from screen to screen, but I don't even know what the fuck it's about. That whole thing. To where we at now.
You know what? I think the gain of function wasn't on that podcast. It was, I seen it where God darn it. Dang, I forgot who the fuck it was. One where the politician was there had Fauci on the I was just saying he had Fauci on the stand talking about him being involved in the whole basically creating viruses, taking viruses and creating viruses, making animal viruses that weren't before infectious to people and making them infectious to people. They call it gain of function. And he's sitting there denying the shit. And damn, I can't remember who that senator was, but he was sitting there basically telling him, look, we got documents that you were
nope, wasn't me.
That you were involved in funding this gain of function.
Nope, wasn't me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a kid and shit, or a dog or something. Nope.
That's what the gain of function was. You know, and that goes back to creating the whole Frankenstein thing, especially with the internet and stuff. You creating this Frankenstein life for people who are honed in on that technology. You stuck in that algorithm. Now you done created a Frankenstein. That part was on the on that YouTube. I mean on that Spotify you sent me. When he was talking about the Frankenstein and the Q&R. Which we'll put links.
Yeah, but these dudes, man. So it's like at some point, you know,
if you like this show and want to make your own, let me tell you about Anchor.
Go ahead.
Number one,
I'm listening.
it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to
look at here.
edit your podcast right from your phone. Or your
So, yeah.
So you can put in one place.
What you gonna listen?
Cause I'm trying to get to a certain point.
Oh, we just gotta find a way to do that behind the scenes with headphones. So.
I can put it on mine, but I'm trying to hear you.
So, at some point you gotta just say fuck it.
I'm
Like,
listening.
we had the movies and shit. In all the movies, the computer crazy motherfucker is always portrayed as the bad guy. You got the evil genius. Like Xavier is kind of the same thing. Like it's always a good and evil. But one side is evil.
Right.
The Bill Gates character in the movie is always evil, nigga. Cause he evil. Dr. fucking Evil, nigga. What was the movie? Austin Powers and shit? Who would be Bill Gates? And he ain't Austin Powers. Of course he what is it, Dr. Evil? Yeah.
On what was the name of that movie?
Austin Powers, man. Dr. Evil. The character is always the same. Like, it's just that I seen this video with this little white girl, and her favorite character is Michael Myers, right? So, you know, she had a house, and I guess on a speaker or something, they was playing the Halloween the music, you know, the Michael Myers music.
Uh-huh.
And on the other side of the shit, some dude with a Michael Myers mask appears from behind a building. And her father or something is like, look, this is Michael Myers. Her fucking father. And you hear the music, and you see Michael Myers in the shit over in the distance. And the little girl runs to Michael Myers and like jump in his arms and he hugging us.
Who does
That
that?
makes sense. So that's where we at. People don't know I know it's evil, but is it bad? Is it wrong? I know it's evil, but is it wrong?
What would you want to jump in? Michael Myers is on for.
That's the point. Like, and her father's like, hey, there's Michael Myers over there. You get what I'm saying? Demon time, nigga. Like, they don't know. I know it's evil, but is it wrong?
I know it's evil, but is it wrong?
If the whole world is cheering you on as you do evil shit, then it's like,
Right,
is
right.
it evil?
That's almost like what they call it, hustling backward. Hustling backwards. Hey, take a moment right quick. We're gonna take a moment. And just, matter of fact, I'm gonna pause it. Yeah, I just accidentally stopped.
That's the same shit? Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah,
You stopped.
yeah. I can edit it in.
It don't matter, man.
Yeah, it don't matter. I can edit it in. But what you get out of that though, man? The whole,
You don't want to be talking about stop talking about politics and shit.
huh?
You telling me to stop talking about politics?
That ain't politics though.
What ain't politics?
That whole QR genome shit, that ain't politics. That's life, man.
What,
That's,
vaccine shit? You don't want to stop talking about this shit.
I mean, but that's not even about the vaccine.
It's all the same thing, nigga. It is. That's why they want the metal in you.
You said the metal?
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Man, and all
It's all the same shit.
these people is involved, bro. IBM, Trust Bank.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's either this is the normal fucking path of things. That's what I mean when I say these motherfuckers that's doing this, running this shit now is my age. So they saw, if they're American, they saw the same movies I seen, watched all that shit and get it, and then they had to decide. Ain't that much compartmentalization in the world, nigga, where motherfuckers don't see it like how I see it. If they know, they understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that much fucking fluoride and brain fucking deterioration in the world, nigga. Cause who the fuck am I, nigga? So if I see it, ain't no way they don't. They just had to decide at some point, like, we rolling.
And that, what your boy said, you get either eat the apple or shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And that's why Kwame make a lot of sense, man. But at the same time,
That's why he in a I ain't checked him in a minute. I already got what I need to get from the whole thing. Whatever his movement is, I ain't really been following it. But you gotta be in that. That's a real specific position he in, man. He was a part of the whole thing for a minute. He was in the league for a minute. People say what they want. He was in it, so he saw it from the inside out. So only people that's where he been could speak on it the way he's speaking on it and have credibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, whistleblower. That whole thing, that term is, whatever it is, whatever reaction people get to hearing that word, you gotta be a different motherfucker to be a whistleblower. To say, fuck this shit, it's so fucked up, I'ma risk my whole life and whole career and shit until somebody gotta say something. God damn, this shit fucked up. To take that stance, nigga. And he one of those things. He that. He ain't really wanna be. Niggas just kept talking shit. So
right.
He said what he had to say.
Right. He don't want to have to do this.
And that's the rare position you gotta be in to be that. That dude Edward Snowden, to be who he is, you have to have seen some shit, been in some places where it was like, yo, y'all see what the fuck is going on here? And everybody around him was like, yep. I've been in the military, man. I know how that whole white, arrogant thought is mind frame, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that's what we doing. So you either be a part or shut the fuck up, or yeah, nigga, that's what we doing. Why?
That shit hard for me, man.
Why, nigga? Yeah, nigga, this is what we doing. So you got a problem with it? I mean, we could fucking murder you right now, nigga. What you mean? Yeah, cause everybody is with it, like me. You don't sell the motherfuckers behind me with it. So what you gonna do?
It's hard for me, man.
What you gonna do is Kwame Brown, nigga, a 7-foot nigga who everybody say is trash. What you gonna say? Everybody say you trash, nigga. You are the epitome of trash, nigga. You are a bust. Nigga say bust, nigga think Kwame Brown. It ain't your fault. It's the way the whole machine work, nigga.
That don't discredit his views.
That's the point. That's what gives his views credit. Is he was that. He lived that. And everything he's saying seemed to be true. You know what I'm saying? So, take it for what it is. But to be in that position, he still don't get no love. Like, he can't really move how you want to move now. His life is in danger. You know what I'm saying? Because he spoke up against the whole thing.
So like we was talking earlier, explain, how would that be if he would have came out while he was in the league?
He would have been gone. He would have just faded away. Fucking nothing.
So you don't think it would have made even a bigger impact. I mean, even though it's making an impact now because you can see his numbers, but him actually being did it. If he
Impact,
did
what
it,
impact?
I mean, people listening to him. He get plenty of
People
views.
still say he trash.
What, basketball player?
Yeah.
I ain't talking.
And not the fact that he is. It don't matter what he is. The machine, the whole thing, already got people convinced. So whatever he say is cool, it's real, it's true, but what is it really gonna do?
So how would it look if a player that's in the league now, superstar player, how would that look? If they did it, if they came out and spoke out, they not.
It's not enough.
I mean,
all them niggas gotta say.
You said what's the name? Did well? He wasn't no real big time player though. Craig Hodges.
Yeah,
he
was on
a big time
player
player.
and shit.
Cause he about the only one. From what you said, he the only one that really ever spoke out.
Not ever.
Shit.
It's not an ever thing. It's an evolution thing. As these motherfuckers are cycling players in, they learn like fucking psychopaths, man. The shit is run by psychopaths. Man. Bottom line is the only thing that matters. So we do what the fuck ever we need to do. We gonna hire all the doctors and psychologists and shit. What plan should we do? What should we do to numb these niggas' brain and shit so they don't think about that other shit? We ain't got time to be having to deal with that other shit. It's the same reason they want everybody to be fucking autistic. You know what I'm saying? They saying to themselves, oh, why can't everybody be autistic? So we could goddamn get some fucking production out their motherfucking ass and we ain't got to worry about them complaining and shit. Give him some goddamn cream corn and shit. Sit his ass in the corner, let him eat his cream corn and enjoy and, you know, play some shit in the headphones and shit, make him happy so he can get his ass back to work.
Shit
Don't come to me with that politics and shit. God damn it.
How's that gonna look when the robots come in though? And ain't
Make it a whole lot easier when the robots come.
Exactly. Ain't gonna be no more jobs.
Ain't that a bitch though? Ain't it fucked up how they... It's like... You know, I ain't no genius. I ain't no fucking... I don't even know most of the shit. I just be talking shit from what I see. And what I see is like...
I mean, even what old boy just now said on that podcast talking about monitoring people's performances.
That's what they doing now. We talk about, okay, it's not the same, nigga.
What's gonna be the performance when the robots come though?
It's not the same as it was, man.
What's gonna be the performance when the robots come? What are you performing if you ain't got nothing to perform with?
What?
Huh?
You know they building houses in 2 days, nigga?
What that mean? That is
3D printing houses and shit.
The house can't be 2 beats 30.
Man, you say that? Since when did we give a fuck about that?
Shit, I want my house to be able to last.
How you know?
I would want my house to be able to last.
How would you know?
If they build it too fast, nigga, hold up.
You don't know shit. You know what they tell you.
Shit,
you can't go up under this motherfucker and tell whether or not the foundation is sturdy or not.
You better be up there on a regular basis watching. Monitor that shit. Making sure. Go up there every now and then and kick a brick, nigga, see if it fall. Shake the foundation.
That's a fucked up way to find out if your shit's straight.
I'm just saying. Make sure
there's no fucking comfort in that. God damn, you sleeping, you can't even sleep at night, nigga. Like, fuck.
I'm saying, man. Nah, I mean that's what I'm saying. If you going up there,
every time something creak, nigga, you be like, oh,
you going up there and you shaking stuff, you making sure stuff is sturdy.
That ain't no way to find out if your shit's sturdy. Nigga.
How else you gonna find out?
What you mean, nigga? Do you do that here?
Yeah, I'm just saying this house was built before.
Oh man, you always talking that shit. You hear that? Don't close that door so hard. Kicking bricks, nigga. God damn. What was you talking about?
No, we talking about this significance of Kwame Brown.
Oh yeah, so
His points.
yeah, man, you gotta be in a real position to speak on that shit, man. You got a whole machine against you, nigga. A whole fucking thing. Everything. All this thing is all about. All these things are all about bottom line, and you affect the bottom line negatively. So you the enemy, nigga. So truth or not, nigga, I don't care about none of that shit. Shut him up. You know what I'm saying? Cause the truth ain't got shit to do with the bottom line, nigga. Actually, truth is bad to the bottom line. I've had these niggas thinking and shit. Should stop buying Nikes and shit. Matter of fact, drop some new colorways.
Some new what? Colorways. What the hell is that?
Color sneakers and shit. Matter of fact, do that right now. Get them niggas back on track.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so hard. That's why it's hard for me, cause to sit here and support, it's hard, man. It baffles my mind to just have to support something that I know is bullshit.
What you supporting? That's bullshit.
I mean, the whole goddamn system, and
See, that's the thing. That's the whole thing. Everything you do, if you trying to make some money, nigga, you gotta invest in the thing.
you gotta invest in the thing, and that shit.
And that
Blows my mind.
the thing offers great rewards and returns and shit.
You think it do? That's the facade.
Well, that's the whole thing. It don't.
That's the That's
Nigga,
into
if-
the imaginary.
If you getting paid 60 grand and I'm getting paid 500 grand, I think I'm doing something. Regardless if it's a facade, if it's all fake, nigga, I got 500 grand. So until that shit implode, nigga, I got 500 grand. 500 grand is still 500 grand. Fake or not, nigga. If I take these 500 grand fake dollars in there, they gonna take them? Yup, they sure did. Not only did they take them, they gave me some free shit. And I got a couple numbers and shit. I'm gonna meet them bitches at the hotel later on. This is some real life shit that's happening from this fake money you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And you really almost have no choice but to.
If you in it, you in it. Like what other means of doing business are there but money?
I know what.
And it ain't your fault money became a whole nother thing. Money ain't just money no more. Money is big money, small money. You in it. And the returns is in the shit that's fucked up. The returns is in the shit that's fucked up. This weed and shit, nigga, I don't trust none of this shit. Cause there's too big of rewards coming from this shit. Too big of returns. And they letting niggas make money with this shit. So I don't trust it at all. Since when? Since when just any money could buy into a fucking dispensary? That whole concept.
How true is modern day slavery?
I just don't trust it, man.
How true is modern day slavery?
So relative.
I mean, cause I done heard that term. We've been hearing that term for a long time.
What?
Modern day slavery.
I mean, shit.
But it's not the same. It's not like the old slavery. You got different whips now. It ain't the same. Get back in line. It's a different whip. You got the with the whole mainstream engineering, and I know we done talked about this before.
So you got the all these people. I don't think Wilt had no motherfucking publicist and manager and agent and all that shit ain't necessary. Publicists and PR, blah blah blah, and all these people is people that's working for the thing. Call it what the fuck you want, nigga. Niggas make all the money and other people keep it.
We were just talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't own nothing?
90% of the NFL is
How can niggas still
black.
not own nothing? And there's no reason to believe that's ever gonna be part of it. It can't happen in the way shit is now, man. We know that now. We gotta know that now, right? As powerful as niggas got in the last 30 years, niggas still don't own shit? To the point where niggas be putting their faces on shit as owners when they don't own shit. LeBron's school and shit. LeBron ain't got no control or power over that shit. That was never the point. He ain't putting none of his money up. Taxpayers pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck is really going on? But it's always presented as this.
right.
Niggas is so happy just getting a piece. And it couldn't have been like that. It couldn't have been like that, man. But you see it all throughout history, man. Like, all them niggas that tried to get it actually start running shit. The thing, man. The thing is not gonna allow it, nigga. Not here. Not in America, nigga. No sirree. Niggas gain some traction, nigga. Back there. Nah. We gonna buy it out. Okay, I got your little neighborhood built here. Y'all doing real good. Damn. We didn't think y'all could do good like this. Y'all done got y'all shit together, huh? Alright, we gonna build a highway through this motherfucker. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, man. Tried to bribe you and shit, buy your property. You don't want to take the money, so alright, we just gonna build a highway through this motherfucker.
What?
I don't know, man.
See.
But now they at the point where it's like, we ain't want this fucking property y'all over here owning and shit, but I like how y'all was able to work something out and fix something and build some shit up over here. So we gonna buy it back. We want it all back. Y'all got all the prime real estate and shit, all close to everything. It used to be a shithole, but y'all worked it out. We want it back.
Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Ain't too much you can do about it when they start buying it up. Once they start buying it up, especially if you're in a neighborhood where most of the people are renting, man, ain't nothing you can do. Nothing.
Big bank take little bank, man.
Ain't nothing you can do, bro. Cause I know we was talking about the Greek and the Panther thing. Like, damn, but ain't nothing you can do, man. Ain't nothing you can do but feed into it.
Feed into what?
Or adapt.
Yeah, that's what adapting is. Like, I mean, what the fuck you gonna do? If you trying to, raise a family and shit, you do your small part, but fuck you do. They done dropped some new colorways, man. Got to spend $300 on those.
I think we got all off subject, man. We went somewhere else.
Them niggas who in the league have no reason to speak against nothing. Why would they?
Why would they? If they have any concern about the community, that would be a reason. And society as a whole, that would be a good reason to speak up against something.
So, I would like to see interactions with Marshawn Lynch and his agent and publicist and shit. How the meetings go down? You know what I'm saying? Why them niggas can't approach you like that? I ain't saying shit. Cause you only live once, man.
You see what happened
star,
to, what's his name? Colin Kaepernick?
That ain't the same thing. Kaepernick was on his way out. Not to take, discredit what he did. But, like,
I think
if Marshall,
from what I heard, like they have to do interviews, or they get fined. They get fined if they don't do interviews.
That's why he did it.
He didn't want to do them, but he didn't want to get fined. Ain't that crazy? That you gonna get fined to do an interview, or
what's crazy about it?
But he never spoke out on really anything. Besides he did it very subliminally.
Yeah.
That tell you something right there, man.
What'd it tell you?
If you gotta speak subliminally, then obviously, then you're being told how to approach the conversation, the interview.
Ain't it funny how the only way we could speak in terms to relate to most people is it gotta be an athlete or some shit. We can't speak on something else and just be universally understood. The terms, making good money doing what you do and having to be a slave and shit. Ain't no other prominent people in no other fields the way we could motherfuckers understand who we talking about, what we talking about, the terms of it. You know what I'm saying? That in itself is nuts. That let you know we ain't really came too far. Ain't nobody we can really respect.
I know your boy, what's his name? He be speaking up, saying things, but he don't speak out. He speak out, but he's speaking more for the machine.
Who?
DL.
Oh man, don't bring that nigga name. What?
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with that nigga?
I'm just saying.
What the fuck is wrong with that nigga, man?
I have no idea. He speak out for the machine. Him and your boy Harvey.
Yeah, that shit is
him
gross,
and Harvey.
Nigga. I don't even listen to Steve Harvey. DL, I ain't never thought the nigga was funny anyway, but I don't ever think I really liked him any fucking way. He was alright. The show was cool. The Hugh Glees.
I ain't like that shit.
Yeah, I ain't watch it like that either. When the reruns was playing, I might check it out. I don't know. I don't think I ever chose to watch it.
I just had to be bored out of my ass to watch his show.
Right, so it's like, yeah, right, because he always been corny as fuck, but somehow he was one of the kings of comedy. Nigga. I used to always be like, what the fuck he get in there?
How he get in there?
But yeah, that nigga is nuts, man. Jesus. He say some wild shit.
Yeah, really
you know what's funny, man? These niggas is on that, I'll take refugees over racists.
Who said that?
It's a meme. It's one of them things.
I'll take refugees over racists.
I think I seen a nigga with a shirt on. It's refugees over racists. Some shit. It's like, wow.
Who had the shirt on?
Nigga. So, yeah, one of them DL niggas. But, just dumb as fuck. Like, for real, nigga? Okay, I understand if it was an African. Which, you know, whatever. Like, if you know the history of what that whole shit do. What it's about. America don't do shit without terms. So, over time, you kind of see what it did and what it does to our cause in this motherfucker. So, you know, but an Afghani refugee nigga, you would take a nigga who hate America, like hate America, who hate America, and exchange him for one of these crackers out here? I don't think I would do that.
Exchanging for
refugees over racists. Like, these motherfuckers hate America, like, for good reason. Don't get me wrong, they have reasons. I mean, it's justified. It's very well justified. We blew their whole shit up, and, you know, whatever. Took all their shit, and whatever. You know. But, like, the fact that America would do that is kind of wow. I don't understand. Cause I don't trust America to, like, bring the pro-American people over here, like just the pro-Americans, or you just bringing the ones that like us. Us, like us, the thing, nigga. We in the thing. Us, nigga.
how that's gonna work though?
Cause I would love to assume that they would show us love, just on GP, like, we got, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, we ain't got nothing to offer. Like you said, we don't own nothing. We ain't got nothing to offer.
It's beyond that. Like, we ain't own nothing back then, but there was respect in the world for us back then. In the 70s and shit. The world understood our cause and our motherfucking, you know, the whole thing. But that machine, nigga, like, the machine got the world fucked up. And I don't really know how they see us. You know, in the media, you see it as disrespectful. They ain't got no respect for us, but like, that's how we see it. How we portray it. You know, we don't see ourselves necessarily as that yet. They trying to get us to that point.
See, they look out for each other, man.
Who?
A Mexican gonna shop with a Mexican.
They close to their thing.
Right. We shop with whoever we can. You know what I'm saying? The Indian gonna go to the Indian store.
That's how insidious the shit is, man. That whole thing, man. That's how insidious shit is. It's like, they have you looking in the mirror thinking there's something wrong with you, nigga, because of what you look like. That's deep, nigga. Like, you used to watching the news and shit, and the Mexican chick told me that. That's how she learned language, nigga. That's how she learned, before she moved to America, she learned how to speak English by watching the news. So if you learning by watching that shit, and we portrayed in a certain light on that shit, nigga, there's no reason you wouldn't think, if the way you learn the word murder is by seeing a nigga on the news, then you associate that nigga with murder. All the white people are good white people, and the few niggas on the news is murder and rape. So by the time you get to America, it's like, oh, that's the nigga from the murder and the rape. I don't know the fuck, man. You give me, I don't know. Strawberry too. Oh, shit is stupid, man. Oh, yellow. Oh, filthy dirty. Man, jackpot, nigga. Got 2 pinks. 2 pinks in a pack. That never happens.
Man, what they doing to your boy Deshaun, man?
What they do to niggas, man? What you mean?
Why he doing Deshaun?
All this shit is so crazy, nigga. Like, niggas be like, man, y'all need to get off that shit. Just like, what you mean?
But how when you got how can you say that when you got Robert Kraft that did everything he did, and they ain't
What he do? What?
Robert Kraft when he did all the stuff that he did with them women.
Did what? What he did?
You know, he got caught in the
Prostitute.
salon. You know what I'm saying? In the with them women. And then, but
Oh yeah, I did remember
you
seeing
ain't do
that,
nothing to
that
him.
2 or 3 articles with that.
Right, he ain't get nothing done to him, but you want to turn around and do this to Deshaun Watson.
White people better.
That shit is dirty, man.
What's dirty about it? That's just
That's dirty for them to do that, bro. To do that man like that. Because you automatically know what that portrays to people.
What?
Niggas ain't shit. Just because of one man, a superstar, like you said, why do we always have to go to talking to them about them to show, you know what I'm saying, to show the bullshit in the game? Because that's who our youth look up to. So that automatically is gonna portray like, oh, niggas ain't shit. But Robert Kraft gets out of it because he an old white man?
Old rich white man.
Old rich white man. I ain't crying about it. I'm just saying it just don't.
Niggas always crying because they be getting falsely accused and shit. We just let them motherfuckers burn and shit. Just get over it, nigga. We gonna shoot your ass in the street and go to the house and go to sleep, nigga.
But that's crazy though. Big Ben got away with it. Who else got away with it? Probably a few more got away with it. With the allegations.
What?
Huh?
What, rape?
Yeah.
Damn, Ben's still playing, nigga. God damn.
Ben still playing.
Give it up, nigga. Fuck. You know, he got drafted with Eli and him.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas gave it up. Phillip Rivers. He's retired. He's still going. Tom Brady status, nigga. Androids and shit.
Why they promoting holiday? Why they promoting holiday things so early, man? What's up with that?
I don't watch TV, man.
I'm just saying, man, you go in the store and you hear daggum Christmas music already.
Go in the store.
But I'm saying, this is what they do. You go in the store, you hear Christmas. Anybody trying to daggum celebrate any of these holidays right now, man, has got to be, I don't know, man.
What? Brainwashing?
I can't do it.
You can't do what?
I can't sit here and just, like I said, I can't keep supporting stuff that I know is full of it. That bothers me. That bothers my spirit.
You ain't buying nothing for nobody for Christmas?
No. If I got it for you throughout the year, you good. If we sit down and had a dinner throughout the year, we good. If I cook on Christmas, I will. If I don't, oh well. If I cook on Thanksgiving, I do. If I don't, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? When you know that all this stuff was created, how it came about. How can you keep I can't keep supporting it these are times of the year where billions of dollars, probably trillions of dollars are being spent at one time that could be going somewhere else within, a family. I know mine is. Mine going to something else, man. I'm not going trying to, rush and buy a whole bunch of presents for what, man? It's just that stuff done got monotonous, bro. Buying a whole bunch of food for what? I ain't even cooked the food that's here. I ain't even got rid of the food that's in my freezer. You know what I'm saying? I got a deep freezer full of food. I ain't even cooked that.
Wow. Cook that shit, nigga.
Right. I need to. But that's all I'm saying. It don't make sense to keep. I can't see myself keep doing it, man. It's September and you already hear Christmas jingles.
We heard that at?
What, Christmas jingles? Man, you can go to Walmart, hear that shit. They playing it. They already got stuff, the stuff lined up on the shelves and everything. They getting you ready, man. Getting you prepped.
Ready and prepped.
People. You, me. They trying to get me. I ain't gonna say you, because I know you. But me, they trying to get me prepped. Got me looking and seeing this stuff, hearing the jingle. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Listen to nasty go. Now I'm all giddy and cheerful.
It's good, man.
In the spirit.
That's what it takes. Don't be an old Scrooge.
Nah, it's not there anymore. Which I don't know, man. Even when I was growing up, I didn't. Holidays didn't. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was growing up, I don't think I really got. I never got too excited about holidays. I never did.
I mean, I used to get excited about getting shit, getting told.
I really didn't, bro.
Shit was amazing.
I really didn't. I
Free
never
stuff.
got excited about that stuff.
Got a whole bunch of new stuff. Damn, it's great. People happy. Wow, I like this holiday.
Is that why you like it?
No school shit.
I mean, I understand the whole vacation thing. Why not?
Maybe that's why it's so ingrained in us, because they put so much
Vacation.
around it.
Yeah.
So much other cool shit along with it.
I'll let you. Hey, take
family
a
be
week off.
happy and
Take a week off. You know.
we get to go to church and at some point, I guess, go to church. You know, Jesus and
Take a week off.
take fucking 2 weeks off of school, nigga. It's like, wow, this whole thing is dope.
There you go. Take 2 weeks. Go and do some things that you want to do. Matter of fact,
Your family gonna be around and everybody gonna be happy and
as a matter of
spending
fact,
money.
here's a week's check. Here's a free
A whole
week's-
nother check,
Here's a
nigga.
free week's check. Matter of fact, we get 2 weeks off. Didn't we say 2 weeks? 2 checks. There you go.
You get bonuses and shit.
There it is. $700.
Such a whole cool thing that happened at the same time. Like, it's dope.
Now I did like it for that.
Maybe that's a part of the whole fucking
when I was working for that company.
that whole brain
Shoot, boy.
washing shit.
People
Like,
were coming out with like $750. Let me get that $750.
like them Chinese people ain't give a fuck, nigga. They was open. Like, you go get some Chinese food if you don't fuck with the whole Christmas thing. Cause they was making money with it. Everything be closed with China.
It's all about the prepping though, man. Gotta get them prepped. That shit real, man. That's psychological.
Like, we humans, right? Like, we shouldn't have to deal with none of this shit.
Why? How else is the machine gonna operate?
Well, that's the whole thing. Who the fuck say the machine's supposed to be running shit?
The mechanics of the machine, the creator of the machine. My man say, if you want to change, if you know who's controlling the bull crap, then why not take them down?
Yeah. That always got to be in the discussion. Or what the fuck is it for? I don't think comfort is the main fucking goal in life. To be comfortable. You can't grow up from birth with that being the goal, to be comfortable. Then that kind of, absolve you a whole lot of other shit.
That what dissolves you?
Absolves you, like now you're responsible for a whole lot of other shit.
Shit, I don't know.
Like the whole,
bro, that might be a damn main thing in life for a lot of people. Comfortability. It is.
Like the Serenity Prayer, right? When you read the Serenity Prayer and then you read the original, you like, why the fuck would they do that? Why would they break it down to that if that's what it really meant? You know what I'm saying? The machine did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
The Serenity Prayer is so much clearer in the message that it's sending when you read the original. When you read the watered down one, it's like, that's fucked up that you would leave out those parts. Now people read it and don't think as much as they should. Why would you cut down something that's not even a page long in the first place to something that's that small?
Oh, well, dang, see, I'm lost on that because I don't know what the original. I couldn't tell you what the original is.
Look it up real quick. Well, I mean, you could edit the shit.
What? The original Serenity Prayer?
Yeah.
What is the original Serenity Prayer?
According to Wikipedia, Father, give us courage to change what must be altered, serenity to accept what cannot be helped, and the insight to know the one from the other.
That ain't it. That's better than ours, though.
Give us courage to change what must be altered.
Yeah, I like that one more than the one.
Wait a minute. What? How does the other one say it? Father, grant me the serenity to accept the things that cannot be changed.
That I cannot.
Father,
change.
give us courage to change what must be altered. Damn, that do sound totally different.
That ain't the original though. That's something else. That one was still better than ours though.
Well, I mean, this is what he gave me, so.
What's another one? They're gonna tell me. That's what we need.
Shit, what's the one he gave? What was it? What is this? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to. That's the other one. Big deal. God grant me the serenity. Full version. The prayer foundation. Oh wait a minute, the original. Yeah. So
You see,
Serenity Prayer by was a very American theologian. He wrote, God grant me serenity to accept the things that cannot change, courage to change them, even to know the difference. That's God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the thing I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying. You have to go back.
That ain't it, man. That's it.
Found it.
Same thing with that.
Huh? That's the one I was just reading.
No, when I just read it real quick.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time.
That's different.
What's that?
Oh, let me see.
Same one, man. What you talking about, man? You tripping? Let me see that. It's the same one. I mean, it was more. It's more added to it. that living one day at a time. I ain't never seen that part. So something has been taken out of it, cause he the dude that wrote it. Yep. But yeah, man, you ain't find that shit, bro.
I can't find it, man. You scrub the goddamn internet. Crazy what they doing out here, man. What are we talking about?
What was we talking about when we was talking about the Greek and Panther thing? What was that conversation? I forgot what we was.
Oh, we was talking about how niggas proud of that fucking Greek shit.
Oh, Mofa Ja. Yeah, the whole Mofa Ja.
I ain't said that. You said that. I don't know what that shit is.
How they put together a Greek step show, but won't.
I don't mind a step show, just. Like, niggas gotta see how that take away from the whole thing.
How does it?
How you be proud of some Greek shit before you be proud of your own shit? Not that there's nothing wrong with Greek, but niggas gotta see at this point how that shit take away from our shit.
Cause we definitely ain't from Greece. We definitely ain't from there, so. And you know, parties like the Panther Party was started here, right here in your own land, and they did some great things. Matter of fact, they did some things that were taken and manipulated and used for a whole nother machine, a whole nother faction of America.
What faction? What?
You used for a whole nother faction of America, the machine, the white establishment. They took it and
The Black Panther thing?
yeah, they took it because. Let me think.
You mean a comic book shit?
You said comic book. No, nigga, nobody said nothing about no comic book. Oh, is that what you talking about?
Okay.
That's what you talking
So
about?
they took it. I don't know what you mean.
When was government housing assistance started?
Here's a summary from Governor Roy Cooper, NC.gov. North Carolina initially launched the HOPE program last fall, using
Ain't nobody
flexible
talking about
federal
that.
CARES Act funds to keep low-income people struggling during the pandemic in their homes.
was government assistance formed?
To keep the loan from people.
According to Constitutional Rights Foundation, Roosevelt focused mainly on creating jobs for the masses of unemployed workers. He also backed the idea of federal aid for poor children and other dependent persons. By 1935, a national welfare system had been established for the first time in American history.
I'd rather be called poor than low income.
1935, man. Wait a minute. So
Low income.
So are we
This nigga
wrong?
don't make no money.
Wait a minute. So we wrong about this, right?
Just call me poor, nigga. Huh?
We wrong about this.
What?
If it was established in 1935, then that was before the Panthers.
What are you talking about?
Government assistance.
I don't understand. What?
Man,
What
we
you
be-
think? You think the Black Panthers invented government assistance?
The program that they had going on where they was feeding the kids?
That was free. Free lunch shit. Free breakfast. Free meals and shit. Free healthcare and shit.
Is that not Medicare?
No. That's government paid. They was doing it free.
What's the difference?
They ain't the government?
Oh, well, yeah, I understand that, but it's the same concept. Food stamps is the same concept. You might well say it's free. I mean, the taxpayer pay for it, but it's free.
Them niggas wasn't getting no taxpayer money.
So they took the concept and just made it free.
Took the concept. Or what?
Of government assistance.
They wasn't giving people checks. They was just offering free meals and shit. Free healthcare. Come here, we'll check you out and you ain't gotta pay us nothing. Ain't the same thing. They shouldn't have to do that. That's the point.
Who?
The Panthers. That was the point of them doing it. That's what we gotta do for our community. We'll do it since y'all ain't the fucking doing it. And that's seen as a threat. Oh hell no. So people gonna start going to them instead of coming on us. You gotta get that Fred Hampton nigga out of there. And they went up in that nigga crib, middle of the night, nigga. Murdered his ass. It's like they tell you what's important. They ain't run up at nobody else just crib and just murder their ass. Not too many. Who was it?
I just like to know how they able to get away with this stuff. So
You the one they killed? Civil rights.
who?
Who the one they killed, man, in the civil rights? I think they went up in his crib and just murdered his ass.
I don't understand how it's so possible for shit
Bro.
like that just to happen, man, without no repercussions.
Repercussions of what?
Without no repercussions, how you able just to do that, man? Go in people's houses and just murder people with no repercussions. How you just able to do the things you do? You got two people with the same credit score, but one person get better interest rate than the other.
You talking about black and white?
Yeah.
You said how and why and all that shit.
How do you have these so-called government programs, but they're limited to a certain amount of people? They put stipulations on it. Okay, it's like the 501c3, that bullcrap.
Why is it bullcrap?
Because they put stipulations on it. You can only use it.
You don't have to take it.
No, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, for somebody who wanting to, do something good with it, put that stipulation.
Do something good with it.
Right.
You mean like if somebody gets some dope money?
Why? Where dope money come from?
It's fucking different. So get some money and do something good with it.
Yeah. But there's stipulations on what you can and can't do.
Yeah, you don't gotta take it.
I know you don't have to take it. I'm just saying.
That's why I say dope money. What's the difference?
Why is there stipulations on it? Why do you put these strict stipulations like you can't use it? You can't even use it to. You can't use it to educate.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was what I was told.
The 501c3?
Right. Like if you say you wanted to use that money and you wanted to
You just talking shit.
get a building. Say you wanted to take that money, get a building, and use it to teach people financial literacy. You can't do that.
How you know you can't do that?
I was told. I had one.
I don't know how true that is.
I had one.
Had one what?
A 501c3. I had
Yeah,
one.
one what?
I had one. I had the. I'm thinking I still got that book. You remember the business plan I showed you?
Maybe. What?
It was part of it. That was part of the package deal. If I could find the book, because I had the bylaws.
I thought it had to be a non-profit type situation.
That is a nonprofit.
A barbershop?
No. I was using the barbershop was supposed to be the groundwork. I was gonna use it as the groundwork to funnel the programs that I was wanting to get started through the 501c. The barbershop was still gonna be the barbershop, but it was going to be the ground zero. Let's say that.
Say whatever you want, man.
Right, it was gonna be ground zero, but they had stipulations on what you could do, what type of programs you could run. I couldn't sit there and say, if I wanted to get some teachers, if I knew some teachers and bring them in and teach what I wanted to teach. Like I said, even financial literacy, you can't even, when you fooling with that 501c, they cannot find out you even supporting a political figure.
That's the same thing as financial literacy.
I know, I'm just giving you the examples of certain things that you couldn't do.
I get that. That makes sense.
It was more like
Church to state, man.
it was more like because the guy was telling me, because he worked for where he dealt with kids who were trouble kids, or and he dealt with what I guess autistic people, where they were trying to train them and teach them how to do things on their own, cook, stuff like that, clean up. You could use it for stuff like that. But when it came to trying to teach them financial literacy and programs like that, the 501c don't support stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Why do you have stipulations on it? That's all I'm saying. Why are you saying I can't use this to? Why can't you run a campaign and vote for who I want to vote for? It ain't got nothing to do with. It ain't got nothing to do with church. This is my program. So why would you put those stipulations on it? Because it's about control. They want to control the money. Because you gotta account for every penny when you fooling with that stuff. Every penny has to be accounted for. I had the bylaws, man. If I can find them, I know I still got my business plan and the bylaws or somewhere. Because they sent me a notary stamp and everything. I had the notary stamp and everything, bro. I had the name of because the name of it was Sky's the Limit. And that was my program was, like I said, I was trying to go more into education because I was wanting to get like some teachers. And like I say, of course, with the money, I was going to pay the staff. That was the purpose of the money, was to pay the staff to come in and teach what I wanted to be taught, or what I thought was important to teach. Pay the staff with the money, and that would have accounted for right there. This is where the money's going. This is what I have left at the end of the year, and keep it pushing. Of course, you get your 5% out of it. You know what I'm saying, for running the program. But I know some kids who've done it. I know this one dude, he actually had he was running his through a 501c, but he had a church. He had the church. Okay, that's what it was. The church was his ground zero. From the church, he did other things like fitness training in his church. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like he did mostly fitness. That was his main thing, was the whole fitness thing. Which, that make, he's doing it. He's doing it if he's still doing it. And that's why the barbershop was my ground zero. But the barbershop was still going to be for profit. Just like the church is still for profit because people still giving their collection, which is donations. Damn, that makes sense. So because with a 501c3, you can get donations. Yeah, that shit was a while back ago, man. That was years ago, man.
What happened with that, man?
I got that thing together.
Sky's the limit. What happened with that?
Never did. I couldn't find no donors. Couldn't find no sponsorship. I went around, pitched my ideas, had all my paperwork and stuff. Nobody sponsored. I went around to like local businesses. Once I seen they wasn't interested, I tried other businesses like McDonald's, Subway, see if they would be interested in sponsoring. I went to a couple of churches, my home church, and wasn't nobody interested. So just never got no sponsors. I never did no, as far as. Then I tried to start doing like fundraisers. I never could had no help. Had no help, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't do a car wash and I don't know. I guess I could have did. I don't know. I guess I'd have been out there washing all the cars and cooking all the food myself, but had no help, man. Cause all the people I put down for my cause I had to make a whole board of directors and all that shit. People I put down for the board, when it came down to got all the stuff, they backed out. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're an hour and 10 in. You want anything? You good? Stay dangerous, man.
We went from save the kids to stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous. Say the kids and stay dangerous. Or stay dangerous and say the kids.